Today I'm trying the Hario V60 versus the Hario V60 Switch to see which one I think tastes better. Hi, I'm Steven. Welcome to the It's Only Coffee Show. So the V60 is a classic barista tool of the coffee industry. Has a large opening to allow the coffee to really flow through, giving the barista a lot of control. The ridges help funnel that coffee through. It really ends up being on the barista's shoulders to control the flow rate and pour rate of the water in order for how long that contact time is with the coffee. The Switch is a slightly newer invention. They invented this rubber collar to house the V60. This is a glass version that they offer, and introduced a ball bearing to stop the flow rate of coffee coming through at all. So you can fill this up with water, and then whenever you're ready, you flip this little switch, and that allows the coffee to drop out of there. So a full immersion brew method. Full immersion gives a little more depth and body, but you still have kind of like a French press, but you still have the paper filter. Gives it a nice, clean, crisp flavor. For this comparison today, I'm gonna do 25 grams of coffee in, 410 grams of water. For these, we'll do a 3-minute steep. This one will be in 2 stages. This will be a few different pours. Let's get brewing. You wanna rinse out your paper filter. Also, it heats up the ceramic or the glass of your brewing device. You want to kind of retain as much heat as possible from your brewing water. Start your timer. So you want to fully saturate your bed of grounds. Usually 50 to 100 grams of water. Give it a little rotation, just make sure that's water's all incorporated as much as possible. After about a minute, then we'll start adding some more water. So I like to pour in small circles, towards the center, but everyone has a different version of their V60 method. Really the key is to find out which one you like the best, which you think tastes the best. I tend to not do a lot of water, usually 50 or so grams at a time, and just try to keep that water level consistent throughout the full brew. Also will depend on your grind size. If you have a coarser grind, you might need to space these out a little more, and if you have a finer grind, you might need to speed it up. Ultimately, it's the contact time with the grounds and the water that kind of help determine how strong that coffee is, as well as your brew ratio. If you find you're lagging behind a little, you can add a little more water to kind of speed it up, or if it's going too fast, you can pour less water to slow it down. That's kind of one of the beauties of the traditional V60 method, is it gives you a lot of control over the brew process to make it what you would like to see happen. So for the Hario Switch, we're going to add 210 grams of water and let that steep for 2 minutes. Then we'll press the switch lever to release the coffee, and then add the remaining 200 grams of water to the brew for a total of 410 grams. All right, press the lever in. Then we'll add the remaining water for a total of 410 grams. So I brewed them in these glasses so you could see it a little better. They don't really pour very well and they're really hot. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend using these glasses. Most people use a carafe with a handle. That would make more sense. I just didn't have any on hand. They're a little messy. Pretty similar, as you might expect, but not the same. In this particular case, I think this coffee through the switch really brings out some brightness that the traditional V60 does not have. Yeah, for me in this case, the switch is the winner. Adds a little more like clarity flavor than the traditional Hario V60 does. Just seems like the flavors are a little more muddled. Probably would depend on what coffee you're doing and maybe even what water you have at home. But let me know if you try this at home and what you think about the difference between the two. Hey, could we pull in Andrew to try these? Like maybe just let him.
Blind taste
test. Blind taste test. Let's see. Let's pull in one of the producers, see what he thinks. He's not really a coffee snob per se. He likes coffee, but let's see which one he prefers.
What do we got going on here, Steven?
Well, we did the Hario V60 versus the Hario V60 Switch. I have my favorites, but we thought it'd be fun for you to try them side by side and give us your opinion on which one's your favorite. And for, a non-coffee industry industry person, so.
All right. Non-coffee industry person, okay.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Just try them. I mean, you can slurp it, you can taste it, whatever you want to do.
Which one?
I'm not telling you which one's which.
One
That's the whole point of this.
Okay, all right. Which one do I drink from?
Okay. Yep.
I'll drink it like I normally do with coffee.
Okay, perfect. That's the goal.
I don't normally slurp.
Okay.
I did that for you.
Okay.
I drink that. All right.
So it's the same coffee, same essentially brew method, just slightly different variations.
Oh, wow. I don't like that one.
So the main difference is the Hario Switch is a full immersion, so it steeps a little bit. Like full immersion, meaning the coffee and the ground sit together. And it's got like a little switch valve. There's a little ball in it that if you push the valve down and it pops the ball up and lets the coffee drain out. But otherwise, they're exactly the same brew method.
This one's very smooth. This one, taste of coffee. I get that coffee, that stereotypical coffee taste in it, and it's brighter. I'm just gonna drink this whole cup here.
I mean, you can.
This one is like, yeah, ooh, that one's bitter. I wouldn't enjoy that one. If I was drinking that one in the morning, it's just too bitter for me. This one's very smooth and well balanced. It's surprising how different they are.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
So we have a clear winner, the Hario
Which one
Switch.
is it?
It's the Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
It's not the traditional Hario. So, I like that one better as well. So I thought it was.
All right.
I thought it was a little, just had more clarity of flavor and.
Does that mean I have a refined palate?
It does.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You win.
You guys heard it here.
Sign you up. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next. Thanks to Andrew for hopping in and giving us his opinion on the Hario Switch versus the Hario. Let me know if you think I totally messed one of these up, or if you have a better method for either one. And just remember, it's only coffee.